Okay, so we're going right for what we need to here. That's fine. Again, nope, not worth it. It's just not worth it. Blue Hinox, well, it looks like clearly like a... Wait, what? What happened? What happened to my stuff? My, fan just disappeared. Why? Certain durability that I wasn't aware of. That's fantastic. That's awesome. Anyways, at least we can outrun a Hinox, even just casually walking. That's great. Maybe getting over that terrain is going to be a big issue. Oh, yeah, that looks all crusty and stuff. Yeah, that looks bad. We're close down to the secret stone. Draw forth the hidden power of the construct and press onward. Let's see. Gonna do this. I guess. Oh, it's a little maze here. Okay, that's fine. You can't fly, right? No way. No shot you can fly. No way, Jose. Oh, we can do this. Here we go. This is fine. But yeah. Unless, there must be, good things about this mech that I'm not understanding. But, yeah, no. Not the best final upgrade in the game here. I mean, the fact that it has... Oh, we ran out of the stuff. Out of the juice. Ran out of the juice. It's awesome. I can't jump, correct? No, it definitely cannot jump. Why would I assume you're able to jump in this giant flying mech, or walking mech thing, I should say here? Nope. Not dismounting yet. Nope. Come on. This to this to this. Okay, that should do the trick. Having two of the spike balls. Yeah. Now, like, when you got to the final boss of the DLC, right? Obviously, you had the, what's it called? The motorcycle. It's obviously very cool, right? Now, this obviously is not the motorcycle, but the motorcycle is kind of redundant given that, you know, you can fly everywhere. So I don't necessarily anticipate that being, like, an ability or a thing for you to do, but, you know, something of that magnitude that I feel like isn't this would have been way more suitable. At least this doesn't take a whole bunch of energy, too. That's good. Let's go this way. Right? Nope. Right here. This aims really weird, too, with the hands. I don't know if I like this mech at all, actually. Not even... Oh. I mean... While I'm here, you know what I mean? Whoa. Yeah, while I'm here... Might as well. How much Zonai you gonna give me? This is like a whole secret stash that I can barely get through because my thing is already broken, which is awesome. Yeah, that's great. No, that's totally 100% great. 7, like a dozen Zonite out of that whole thing. Okay. Well, yeah, it's fine. It's all fine. It's all fine. It's a great mech. Great mech with lots of durability. And clearly not something you can upgrade because there's no tree system for it. It's just literally existing and that's it. Is this it? Oh, I gotta go up. Gotta go all the way up. Yep. Gotta go all the way up. Okay. Attach this. Attach this. Attach. No! What? What? Attach this. Attach this. Nope. This. Oh, that's helpful. That's really helpful. Oh, this is the temple now. Oh. I can't dismount. I have to use this thing probably the whole way through. Oh. I thought we could just walk in and take the thing. Can we please? Can we please? Hi. I'm the verified user. Here's my iPassword. No. It gonna be a whole thing. It gonna be a whole entire... Oh, yeah, a whole thing. Yup. This is a spooky temple. Or... Wait. Well, how much of a boss battle can this giant gloom arena give me? You know what I mean? How much of a battle can possibly take place? Please? Please don't be Calamity Ganon. Please don't be anything. This is a peaceful temple of peace and solitude, reflection. In this corner, we have the Zonai, and in the opposing corner, the evil Zonai. Bronai.
That construct, I made it long ago.
Sure you did.
But the glow, it must be under the control of something monstrous.
Seized construct, scourge of the Spirit Temple.
Demon King has turned my creation into his pawn. We must defeat it. We can do this together, Link.
This battle will probably feel rigged. Oh, they took away all my stuff. No, they didn't. Just kidding. So I can guard using this. Nope. Yep. I'm gonna do this. Do this. Oh, jeez. Tossing it into the side. That is the tip here. Can I take away any of your defenses? No. Nope. Nope. Okay, so you don't also have any energy. You don't have any energy here, right? We'll do this. Nope, this. Oh my goodness, game. We'll do this. Okay. This. Oh my. This. Whole. I want to aim for the spiked ball. What is the game allowing me to do? Okay, well, those do nothing at all. Thank you. This. Nope. We're doing that. Doing this. Doing this. So you're just shifting it back into there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. That's what you got to do. Right over here. Thank you. Just avoid. Oh, really? Okay. We'll do this. In many ways, this feels like a rigged battle. Nope. Are you serious? Dude, this moves so slow. Unbelievably slow. 2, 3. And then 4. This feels unbelievably slow. I don't like this mech. At all. Nope. Back it up, back it up, back it up. There's no durability here, so don't worry about that. I filled all my health, cooked up stuff. Hopefully this works. We'll see. We shall see. Dude. Dude. No way. No way. 1, 2, 3. Oh, man. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a clunky battle, man. Nope. We're gonna do this. There we go. Oh, that hurt. That hurt. That hurt a lot. We're going to avoid that whenever possible. And so it looks like this recharges a bit more slowly than I was initially anticipating here. Okay. We're going to do this. Really? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Well, let me heal up because I have the food. We'll do this. All right. 1. Nope. Really? We'll do this. Fine.
Be careful.
Come on, hit me. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. 1, 2. That actually doesn't do anything because it's not as effective. Maybe if I don't know. I don't know what's going to work and what's not going to work. That seems bad. 4 arms. Yeah, that seems bad.
You brought out more arms. Be careful.
Okay. Yep, we're going to let this be. Nope.
We need to find another approach.
Yeah, you're telling me I got to find another approach. If I just keep moving, he can't do anything. Okay, maybe he can do something. Okay. Okay. Just keep moving this way. Yeah, if you keep moving in one direction, he definitely cannot do anything. If you get too close... Yep. He's going to whip out the, What he's going to do is he's going to whip out those. What? Avoid that. Just run. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you. All right, so little by little here. Oh, actually, hold on. Wait. Nope. We'll do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you. We're going to do this so I can move. Okay. Oh, that was a close one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you. Okay. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. Okay.
Use a Zonai device, the construct drop.
Yeah, I know. I'm aware. What did I... Okay. Shock emitter, no. Where is the cannon? This battle's awful. It's really bad. The entire game, you are... The entire game, you are, like, moving swiftly and quickly and maneuvering things. And so much of this game is based around, like, moving and being efficient and everything. And this battle, which is one of the final battles of the game, presumably. The last temple, technically, right, is the epitome of everything this game is supposed to be. It is supposed to be quick. And this feels like a rigged battle. Like, all you do is you just wait for the thing to happen. And it's just not fun. This is not fun. It's not fun. Nope, we're going to do this. Move over this way. Yep. We're going to do this. This. 1, 2, 3. Like, look how rigged this feels, right? It feels so clunky. It feels awful, actually. Oh, man. I keep doing the wrong movement. Yep. 1, 2, 3. Please. Please. Oh, my goodness. No. Don't do this game. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you. Worst battle in the game. That's awful. Awful boss battle. Awful. That mech is so clunky and gross. It's gross. It's awful. It's an awful mech. I'll never use it ever again. It's awful. Awful. So bad. So unbelievably bad. That is the worst part of the game. I've had fun with this game every single second of it, exploring and enjoying it. That is the only bad part of this game. I genuinely, it takes forever to do anything where this entire game is based around doing everything on the fly and thinking on the fly and moving and moving and moving. And you could argue, oh, well, it's a challenge. It's supposed to be, you know, different. Get me off of this thing, please, immediately. It's supposed to be a unique challenge and break up the flow of what you're doing. And it no. No. No, 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 no. Give me this. Please and thank you.
Zelda asked me to aid you, Link. I am the Sage of Spirit, and one of the Zonai. Mineral. I am glad to meet you, Link. I must thank you. It is because of you that we have recovered my secret stone. Originally, my intent was to awaken when you first found the Porapad, then to guide you to my construct and assist you on your journey. I had not anticipated a battle with that same construct. You have proven quite adept, and I am grateful for all your efforts. Link, here.
Never in my life. Ever.
In the name of Mineru, Sage of Spirit, I grant my power unto you.
Never.
I believe it will serve you well.
A permanent reminder of how awful that mech
With
is.
this power I've given, a deep bond has been forged between us. And from this point forward, my spirit will reside within that construct. I will help you however I can.
I'm the one in the distant past who lived in Hyrule's founding there. Nevertheless, I ask your pardon.
Well then.
On to the topic at hand. In my own age, the distant past, from your perspective, Zelda awakened the sage of time before us. At its crux, Zelda, who has a secret stone, had traversed through time. I would have you know of the resolve she poured into the blade, the Master Sword.
Long ago, my people, known as the Zonai, came down from the heavens to the surface of the world. It was said they were descendants of gods. They bore treasures from these same gods, secret stones capable of amplifying the abilities of those who possessed them. Using the knowledge of the Zonai, my younger brother Rauru became a great leader. He met a young woman named Sonia, and they would wed. Rauru gifted Sonia one of the secret stones. Together, they sought to establish their kingdom. This is how the Kingdom of Hyrule, with Rauru and Sonia as its first king and queen, came to be. The future looked bright. However, tragedy suddenly struck. A man of great evil emerged from the desert. The leader of the Gerudo, Ganondorf, killed Queen Sonia and stole her secret stone. Using the secret stone, Ganondorf transformed into the Demon King. He then created swarms of monsters and attacked. Hyrule rose up to face these threats, but the evil power driving the monsters forward was staggering. The defenders were on the brink of defeat. Rauru then came up with a plan to turn the tide of the war. He entrusted secret stones to warriors with exceptional abilities. They became sages and united in an effort to finally defeat the Demon King. Rauru and the sages outnumbered the Demon King and should have been able to stop him. However, the Demon King's power had grown far beyond anything we could have imagined. I was unable to withstand his strength. Our fight appeared all but lost. And then, Rauru. He committed himself to one final act.
That pride will be your downfall, Ganondorf! Don't be so smug. I know exactly what it will cost me.
Thousands of years will pass in the blink of an eye. You only delay the inevitable.
You're wrong. Years from now, someone will appear with the sword that seals the darkness. A swordsman with the power to defeat you. Link. Remember this name.
Link. Interesting. I look forward to meeting you.
Aha!
The imprisoning war was a tragedy. Though it took all we were able to give to successfully imprison the Demon King. Yeah. You will recall how the Master Sword vanished from your hand at the Temple of Time. From there, it traveled to distant past, appearing in Zelda's hands, and now you hold it once again.
You're saying that sword traveled through time the same way you did?
Yes, but more importantly, in my original time, the Demon King was vulnerable to even the smallest piece of this sword.
Even someone like him has vulnerabilities. Then, what exactly are you suggesting we do with the sword?
Over time, the Master Sword is able to absorb sacred power. It can heal itself, and even grow stronger.
Curious. If we were able to empower it in that way, it could be the key to defeating the Demon King. But it could take centuries for that sword to grow strong enough. The power the Demon King wields. I do not see how this can be done. It would be impossible for you to provide it with sacred power for so long.
I can think of one way.
You mean?
Yes, I can do it. I have to.
I've told you. That act is forbidden, for a very good reason. It would mean throwing yourself away.
Oh, Minoru!
You won't be able to change back.
The moment I had the sword, I knew what to do. I knew this was why I came to this era. I want to restore the Master Sword and deliver it to Link.
I understand. You really have made up your mind? Very well then. As a Zonai, I bear my share of blame for these events. So I too will devote myself to this goal, and to this hero of yours. For the swordsman Link, I will do everything I can. Even if my body should perish, I will still be with you in spirit. Aha!
We discussed the strategy. We laid the groundwork for guiding you in the distant future. Before the gloom's affliction took my life, I became a spirit and entered the Purapad. You already have in the hand the hope that Zelda left you, the Master Sword.
Well then.
Go now, Link. With the sword of hope that Zelda left to you, you will surely smite Demon King Ganondorf. I'm not reading off that one. All right. Well, now I have the guidance from the ages past complete. Trail the Master Sword. New objective? Complete. So if you didn't have it already, that's your cue to go get it. So you can now have a look at all the clues you need. Report to Purah at Lookout Landing. Let's do that real quick and see what Purah has in mind. Javiel? I can tell. They're like, oh, this is what you have to do. Oh, and that's why the evil forces, Ganon, the one that's in the tree, would seem easy by comparison of facing off against 5 of them earlier. So you're supposed to tackle it maybe yourself, maybe with the other spirits, whichever. But, yeah. So that mech can fight alongside me, but it is not being summoned by me again ever. Not gonna happen. But everything seems peaceful at Lookout Landing. Hey, hey, Purro. How we doing? Find anything about the 5th stage? It's literally right here.
What?
You found the Sage of Spirit, Minoru. Fantastic work. Worked out really cool. The Master Sword is restored, you say. However, the Princess Zelda's wish, one she believed so strongly that she gave her life for us. Thank you for finding the sword. Like I have to say, you don't really look quite yourself unless you get the Master Sword by your side. I agree. Seems you're prepared to face our enemy. 5th stage complete. Crisis at Hyrule Castle complete. We need to determine where the Demon King is lurking. It seems unlikely he'd still be in Hyrule Castle. Can't think of any place he'd be in the surface. That must mean the depths. Wouldn't you say there's a high probability he's there? My suggestion is to ask Josha for any info she might have.
Yeah.
Link, the rest is up to you. Wow, what an objective. Destroy Ganondorf. Quite the objective you got there. Hey, Josha. Swordsman Link, welcome back. You need something? Yeah, where's, do you know, did Ganondorf, like, send a voice message and tell where he's at? The Yiga clan's leader, Koga, was there. He's out for you and the princess for a very long time. Okay. Far beyond that building, it's worth seeing. Still another kind of statue. Interesting. What? Still haven't received any new info. Lots of reports there. All the statues are pointing to something. Multiple chasms have been discovered in Lenaru to the east. Yup, that's where the Zora were discovered. My theory is these statues probably are the guide to where somewhere else is too. Okay. So essentially she's saying, go to the depths, go to where the statues are. Yeah. Okay. Not right now. I'm going to do that next time. Ganondorf is next, I guess. Bye.